Wait, I think I'm live on Facebook already. Hello and welcome to this Friday, August 2nd, 2019 episode of Sidekick Mastermind. Today's episode is Pay It Forward with Gratitude, and this is about 30 years of dedication. So, with my life, I'm dedicating 30 years to my life's work. And with that, I've also built in the contribution to paying it forward to what I'm doing. I'm going through a lot of struggles right now in order to make this work right. And while I could go out and sell stuff that's not quite ready, I've delayed. So today I got a thing back about the pitch competition and I didn't make it. And that's 100% my fault. Because I should have been able to win it. And I wasn't even in the top 5. And I didn't even get a call. And I should have been down there talking to them. And I really failed myself. And I really failed a lot of people. You know, in all honesty, I don't know what's going to happen now that this has happened, and with other issues that I've been having between Comcast and all that. I'm really thinking about taking a step back to do what I had planned, because I wasn't planning on having internet right now. I wasn't planning on doing these videos public right now. And so far, I'm not sharing this with anyone, and no one's really finding it or anything like that. So I'm basically just talking to myself each day, because I haven't wanted to share this until I was ready. And now I'm kind of not ready. And I'm torn. Should I be ready, or should I put it off further? I'm really frustrated with myself for missing out on this pitch competition. And I feel like I need to, over the next 2 weeks, come up with that $20,000 by making sales. And I can't let myself get distracted anymore. I've been far too distracted for too long in order to make money, to survive, just to feed myself while I do this. And I've really begun to wonder, is this not worth it? I'm not thinking about that, but is it going to actually do what I think it's going to do? That's the thing. Of course, it's worth it if it works. But I'm wondering, okay, is it even going to work? I don't want to be in Jackson. I just don't. No part of me wants to be here. I think that's why I didn't even get in the top 5. I'm not supposed to be here. I've been fighting to be out of here. And I mean, in all honesty, it's not the location, and it's not the people that I don't know. It's the people that I do know. I don't know. I just probably couldn't be more disappointed in myself right now, because I learned this lesson in Lansing. And here I am making the same mistake again. Letting myself get distracted. In all honesty, I only have enough mind space for this. I'm just so beyond frustrated with myself. Because there's no one to blame except for myself for why I'm in this situation. In 2012, I could have started one of the best co-working places ever. I should have been spearheading this stuff over the last 7 years. And what have I been doing? What is different here? What is different about me than anyone else? Everyone knows live, work, play. Everyone knows pay it forward. Everyone knows to love. Everyone knows to learn. Those kind of things. These habits, 21 habits, and their significance: living, work, play, and loving, learning, paying it forward, being inspired, to innovate, to create a raving fan experience, to be resourceful, to have a simple business model, and celebrate the milestones, because ultimately you're solving problems and serving others, using the best tools for the job, listening to audio daily, reading daily, marketing daily, blogging daily, or creating content daily. It's not necessarily just blogging. I'm not even blogging. I'm just creating podcasts, and I'm working on a blog, but I haven't quite figured it out how I want to structure it exactly. I've got multiple days over a week, but just none public. Coach and be coached daily. Daily masterminding, attending events often, and being all in your life and life's work. I mean, those 21 commitments are powerful, but at the same time, I mean, I gotta look at myself in the mirror. And I look at what's in front of me, and it's like, wow, it's pretty impressive. But I'm the only one that's had it. And now, after this, it's like, now I need to really go hard. I mean, yes, there are certain people in Jackson that I need to partner with. I mean, I'll probably do some sort of partnership with Lean Rocket Lab. But I know it's not going to be a long-term... I mean, it's not going to be a partnership. They're not going to be part of this in any grand scale. Like, it cut them out. See, the thing that I don't understand is why they didn't call me. They either know who I am and didn't want to be involved with me. They don't want competition and saw it as a threat. Or my pitch deck was just so shitty that they're like, it's not even worth calling this guy? See, my pitch deck was for the studio, which the studio is an incredible thing. But my pitch deck sucked. It all sucked. It all sucked. The fact of the matter is, I just don't want to I didn't want to go downtown. I don't want to run into certain people here. There's 7.7 billion people. Why am I worried about 160,000 in the greater metropolitan area, where in reality it's a much smaller number than that? I mean, the city of Jackson, just over 30,000. The people that I'm struggling with is a handful, a couple hundred. And that's the thing, is everyone should have their own ability to design and shape their community. That's what this is about. I'm not going to be everywhere. I'm going to be in one particular place, and it's not going to be Jackson long term. I mean, I love certain areas here, and I love Jackson. The best thing, I love Jackson. This podcast has been a disaster, quite honestly. I mean, this whole morning has just been really, I mean, I started the podcast an hour late, but I knew that I wasn't going to be part of it when I did get a call. I mean, I knew really when I submitted, because of what I submitted. You know, I didn't even have internet until the day before. I had to submit it. I hurry up, rushed, submitted, and then procrastinated because I was working on other things, and then submitted it 15 minutes before it was due, the second part. And when I did it, I was just like, this isn't right. It's not good. I mean, I thought it was good, but not for what I'm doing. And now I get back, and it's like, I didn't even get a call for it. So it's like, man, it really fucking sucked. I suck. I've been spending all these years on this stuff, and I'm like, no further ahead. I've got this prototype. It's like, does it work? Well, yeah, it works. You can live in it. It's comfortable. Is it as good as double the space? No. But it can easily be doubled. I've thought about these things, and when you set the other unit side by side with these, it's a cool space. It's a very usable, functional space. This is a very usable, functional space for yourself. When you have additional people, it becomes crowded after 3, really. Whereas with the sidekick unit, and just no interest whatsoever. They got all this free money that I had the opportunity to get as well. And what's the difference between them and me? Well, in 2013, I said, wow, this Empower Network company hasn't given up. I'm going to be like them, not give up. And then I've been distracted trying to survive. Just keep food and a roof over my head. And yes, I have. I mean, I haven't just survived. I've had plenty more than that. With the technology that I've gotten, it's just like, what am I doing? What am I really creating here? This $20,000 was nothing when I need to raise $100 million this year. But it was a kick in the freaking face. It was a kick in the face because of where my priorities are and things that I've been asking others to do and the feedback I've been getting. It's like, don't ask me to help you if you're not going to take the simple steps. I literally had someone that I hadn't talked to in over a month. Last time I talked to them, they said, I don't want you even watching my stuff. They said, don't even watch it. I don't want to even see your name pop up. Okay? Then they call asking for a favor. No, please. They did say thank you. But then I told them the steps. No feedback, no, nothing. And I told them exactly what they needed to do to get to where they needed to be. But they're not taking the steps. Wasting my time. I spent more time trying to get them to take the step themselves because they have to do it for their account, their credit card information. It's free, but they have to, not credit card, but their bank information because it's so that they can accept money. They're like, I need this done overnight, by morning. So I'm like, okay, well, here's what you could do. It's going to take a little longer than that, but here, days have passed by. It's like, those kinds of people, I've got to completely, like, that's the thing. It's like, do I completely cut these people out? What do I do if I'm planning on serving 1 billion people? I mean, why am I drawn to serve 1 billion people? Why am I so fascinated with this desire to contribute that much when I could literally be a nameless, faceless, make my 10 million, retire, and just live my life however I want it? But no, my mind has been so consumed by this my entire freaking life that I can, since high school. I mean, even in elementary school, middle school, I had ambitions. I didn't quite understand them at that time. Some people say ambition is a dirty word, and it's not a good thing for your mental health. It's really a bad thing for your mental health. I think Elon Musk is very right on this. It's like, okay, yeah, do you want to be Elon Musk? Maybe, but do you really want to be Elon Musk? I look at what I'm doing, and then I look at what I'll be experiencing as this goes. And I'm okay with that because people need housing. Like, the thing is, like, in all honesty, I would just, if it wasn't for other people, I would just kill myself. Just end it. Like, what's the point? Why would I keep going on just for the sake of going on? Like, no. If it wasn't for other people, I would just kill myself. I would just die. And that's why I think, to an extent, that I can't die. Not that I, am invincible, but I think that my mental attitude will not allow my body to do that, to shut down. Because it's so obsessed and consumed with getting these habits out to the masses because they're simple habits of just living. But it needs to be in a way that the whole community is designed to take care of these things, these human needs. Part of me wants to go down to Clean Rocket Lab. And then the other part of me wants to pack up and move. And here's the thing. Yesterday I started thinking strongly about Sparks, Nevada, which is where Gigafactory 1 is at. It would be the perfect place to start this. You need to be around a new level of people, a new higher standard. And I don't think anyone at the Lean Rocket Lab is that higher standard. I mean, I think all the people there are phenomenal people, are going to be doing great things. They're already doing way greater things than I'm doing, that I've done. I mean, they got a bunch of money given to them. They keep getting a bunch of money given to them. When are they going to start making money? Now, their accelerator program, they may get a percentage of the companies while people go through that. I mean, that's part of what I was doing. That's what a lot of these accelerators do. I don't know. I love the video of the Lean Rocket Lab, but I don't feel comfortable going there. And it's because it's Jackson. It's like in a building that I wanted to be a co-working space. I've looked at that building for over and over. The last time I saw it, I was like, I wonder what they're putting in there. And I was like, man, I want to do a co-working space there. I took a picture of this sticker that was outside. And I was just like thinking about, it was right after I got out of the hospital, right before they opened. Had to have been. Last fall. And it's like now all this stuff is manifested, and it would have been like it would have been the perfect thing to partner with them, to be that story of being in the pitch competition, winning the pitch competition. Well, now the story is like, I was too uncomfortable to go down there. And I'm going to probably do it without them. And I'm probably going to take a step back. I don't know. If I end up losing the internet, I'm probably going to end up disappearing for quite some time until this is ready. No one will probably hear from me again until I'm doing it. Extremely frustrated with myself. So what's this episode about? It's about paying it forward with gratitude. So how do I pay this forward? I can't help anyone. I can't help anyone until I do this. I cannot pay it forward until I get my other foundational things. I can try to help occasionally, little bits of gratitude giving back. But overall, I don't have anything to pay it forward. Yeah. Not really. Because it's a mindset thing. It's like paying it forward is by overflowing. I don't feel like I'm overflowing right now. I've been very frustrated. I'm doing these podcasts and I'm getting stuff done, but I'm frustrated because I might be losing this internet. And I'm frustrated because of my distracted mind. And now things are coming together. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful because things were a mess, and they mostly just got solved. Most of them. There's still 10% that's lingering. And there's still some other distractions that I'm not sure how to solve. All I know is that these habits, I gotta keep doing these habits. And I'll have success. I believe the habits are really critical. No one else has this. I like what they did. I do. But they haven't been doing this for as long as I have. But I suck so bad that I didn't even pique their interest. Pay it forward with gratitude is about volunteering, donating, leaving a legacy, creating fun experiences that empower people. 2015, I said I was going to do it through the Happy Hero Pack. Contribute, create, and inspire fun experiences that empower myself and others to live our dream lives daily. I think the winner is probably going to be the least successful, in all honesty. And now me, I'm the biggest loser for sure out of this. Because I had the most to gain. It's not that it's over. But it's just that, what do I do from here? What do I do? I don't go down there and say, yeah, come help me start my own co-working space. The point is the pitch and the funding to get my prototype of the studio together so that I can build the village of the future. Like a manufacturing village of the future that can manufacture additional villages. $500,000 people in America. living on the street each night. 70 million refugees and displaced people around the world. Over 2.5 billion people without proper toilets and sanitation. And manufacturing a space for those people isn't worthy of being in the top 5. Casita, Blockable, all these companies have gotten funding. Casita was just bought. So where's my failure point? I didn't go down there? Is that the differentiating factor? I'm not one of their buddies? Or is it that I suck? On here, definiteness of purpose. Mastermind principle, no. Applied faith. Pleasing personality, I don't think I have one. Going the extra mile, personal initiative, self-discipline, controlled attention, enthusiasm, imagination, learning from adversity and defeat, budgeting, time and money, positive mental attitude, accurate thinking, sound physical health, cooperation, and cosmic habit force. I don't really know. Now we're here 32 minutes in, and this has been one of the worst podcasts ever, I think. I'm very frustrated, and it's not that I'm discouraged, but I've been trying to get out of here. And I don't know why I'm not out of here. The money that I need's not here. I mean, some of it, yes. But not that's really going to launch this thing. Money can be found anywhere. But, talent. There's talent. Attracting the talent. It can be done here. Like, that's the thing. I love Lansing way better than Jackson. But Jackson, I think I love Jackson deeper. But I love the design of Lansing better. The design of Jackson it's not that it's horrible. It can be okay with some more adjustments, and they're working on some things. But I haven't done anything over the last 7 years. I haven't had any part of paying it forward with gratitude in the community. I was supposed to be tiny. It was a commitment that I was making with myself, and I didn't. It's like this cash flow thing is a problem because I'm not making any cash flow from what I'm working on. I'm making cash flow from side stuff. I can only be working on this. It's not that it's side stuff. I'm trying to include the side stuff into this. But it's just that I don't think I have a purpose in this side stuff. It's like a way for me to try to get money, but in reality, I'm not the one that's supposed to get the money from that person. That money's not for me. So I need to find the right money from the right people. And if that means going to Sparks, Nevada to start a housing development for Tesla employees, that's what it means. Creating a village near the Gigafactory, the first prototype, with the inspiration of Elon, one of the biggest factories in the world by footprint, that when it will be done. So almost a no-brainer. It's just getting there. How do I get from here to there? This prototype city. Like, this prototype city here is not going to work. It didn't work before. Now we got two brand new hotels. Nothing's there. I could still do it. Yes. But do I want to? Do I want to here? Yeah. But I want to there more. That's smarter. It's far more resourceful to do this by the Gigafactory, because it fills a major need. And it puts me close to the kind of people I need to be close to. I mean, Tesla's a big part of this. Apple's a big part of this. Either Tesla or Apple are here. So who else is a big part of this? No other company. Just those two. I think you just saw me work through it. And I need to get to Sparks, Nevada. I don't think there's any way around it. I need to get to Sparks, Nevada. I think that, I can't be 100% sure, but I do think that the first village prototype is going to be in Sparks, Nevada. It would be perfect. I apologize if this podcast was not what you expected. If you're still listening, maybe it was better than you expected, or maybe you feel bad. I don't know what you're feeling, but don't feel bad if you are, because this discomfort and pressure that I'm feeling, I think, is to make me make a major step. I think the Lean Rocket Lab thing was basically to tell me, hey, you've been trying in Jackson. They did it, yeah, but with free money. What are they going to do when that free money runs out? Is the accelerator going to actually work? Are these people actually going to make this stuff happen? And maybe we'll see how things turn out 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Lean Rocket Lab and the concepts that they borrowed from other people are there's nothing in Lean Rocket Lab that I wasn't doing at Diablo. The attorneys, the renting of space, all this stuff. Except mine was a million times better, because it was affordable housing. Because it was an awesome place to live, work, play. Food. Actual retail shops. 100 acres. It's not that I'm better than them or that they're better than me, but it's that my concepts, they're still only 1/10 of my concepts 7 years later. And I didn't even get a call. Why did I go down there? I know I did go down there. Bottom line is, it's time for some massive changes. And if you go back, this is episode 27. We've been doing this for 27 days now. I've developed a habit. This is going to work. This is working. What I have created is one of the most incredible things ever. I sacrificed for this. And now I have the rewards, the fruits of my labors. And I can replicate this for other people. What don't I have? What's missing in my life? I don't have an Apple TV. I don't have the newest Apple Watch. I have an original Apple Watch instead of the Series 4. I have a 2013 MacBook Air instead of a brand new iMac or Mac Pro. I don't have Connor in my life. That's the only reason for being in Jackson. I haven't wanted to say it because I don't believe it's possible to get my son back in my life. And I don't even know that it would be a good thing. I don't know if he even wants it. Because according to his mom, he didn't. I don't know. I mean, I thought he liked me. I mean, I thought he loved me. But it's like, I don't know how I would feel as just a little kid. That was, yeah, he was raised by me, but he was raised by his grandpa and stuff too. I mean, he called his grandpa Dad. So it's like, I feel like I mean, his mom and his family don't want me in his life. You know, that's another reason why I'm doing all this, like the Law of Success Mastermind, and that's why I've been focused on this for so many years, to shape my mind to become a better person. I want to spend time with Connor. I want to be able to help him do the things that he wants to do. You know, when I was a kid, I got to experience whatever I wanted. I wanted to try hockey. I tried hockey. So my sister whacked me with a hockey stick in the back, and I decided, maybe this isn't for me. I like computers better. But I got to do everything as a kid. Photography, you know, computers, whatever my mind got interested in, my family was able to help incubate that. That was so critical and crucial. The biggest struggles have come upon food, housing, and happiness. And I think I've cracked the code. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm not unhappy. I'm very uncomfortable right now and frustrated. But I'm not suicidal like I used to be, and I'm not anything like that. Like I started saying earlier that, yeah, if it wasn't for anyone else, I would kill myself. But that's the thing, I'm not suicidal in that way, because it's like, the purpose is so clear. $20,000. So what, 2 homeless people maybe? I need to house 500,000 homeless people within the next 2 years. We need to do this. Why? Why would we leave the people out on the streets? The refugees around the world. The children dying. No, I cannot allow myself to even do anything other than move forward even faster than ever before. Anything that is not paying it forward, anything that is not serving beyond itself is cut out. These people that claim that they're for the greater good, that are only for their selfish reasons, done. It's like, I have what I need, yes, but I need to get a freaking factory built. I need to be manufacturing these. I need building them, cranking them out. Get the prototypes tweaked before we even get to that. I can't do that without cash. This 20 grand is like, it's like a slap in the face. It's like, what is the point? What is the point of this incubator? The other 5 better be saving the world. That's why. That's why I think I got the bad feeling with Lean Rocket Lab. Because the vision, what is it? If it's not to feed all the homeless people, if it's not to house all the homeless people, if it's not to solve the world's problems, what is it? If I didn't even get a call back for feeding and housing the homeless, to say, hey, what are you really thinking here? Like, I'm done with that. I'm done with all the other people that I've allowed for their vision to be bigger than mine. Because this isn't my vision. Another one that's going to be doing it. I can't build 1 billion houses. But I can say that I'm going to do this no matter what. And I'm going to push forward. And I'm going to make sure this happens. I hope that the Lean Rocket Lab is going to be successful. But I think that this just made me lose faith in the community. I mean, like, consumers, here's the thing. All I have to do is leave here and come back with the money, buy it all up, build it, and it's gonna work. It works. I don't know. I'm not blaming Lean Rocket Lab for anything, because it's 100% my fault for not having a good enough pitch deck, not having a good enough persuasiveness in what I shared, and not going down there. I should have went down there. There's based on history, there's a much better chance that in 5 years they'll still be around and I won't. based on history, there's probably actually a better chance that I'll be dead from suicide in the next 5 years than them be successful. I mean, there's a better chance that I would commit suicide in the next 5 years than them fail over the next 5 years. I think. Maybe. But I've also not committed suicide over the last 7 years and been 100% committed to this and been doing other things because I thought that helping other people was part of it. But in reality, doing my thing and just inspiring them to do their own thing, building infrastructure is key. Like, that's it, the infrastructure. I'm supposed to build all that. Want to open a co-working space? Start with social. I just got an email. Point is, sayonara, because I'm not interested in partnering with the Lean Rocket Lab right now. I was, but I'm not anymore. And I probably did that on purpose because I only wanted it for myself. It wasn't about what I could do for them other than making them a part of what I'm doing, because they didn't offer anything new other than the relationships. It's like I can go out and build the relationships myself just like you did. But I don't want to, because I don't want to do it here. I want to, but it's probably not going to work. I don't know that I'm quite ready for that yet. Honestly, I might need to get a couple under my belt before I come back here. I might need to have that level of confidence, because here I think people are going to be more against me than anywhere in the world. I think I could probably have a better luck at doing this literally anywhere else in the world. Maybe not, but me personally, I need to break through this. Maybe that's what it's about. I need to break through this mental fog that's holding me back. I don't know. I don't know, other than this has made me want to be in Jackson less than ever before. It's made me want to help people less than ever before, because I would rather just inspire them through what I'm doing. No one wants help. I mean, no one even wants to be fed, housed, or empowered. But that's how the cities need to be designed. The villages, the spaces. So it will create an environment for them to feed, house, and empower themselves. I'm not in a rush. This is 2019. We have another 30 years. But every night that goes by, that these people are struggling, their kids dying. I mean, there is urgency for that. Today's episode right there. I don't really know if it helped you, but I think it helped me. And I think I need to truly pay it forward. And then the only way I can do that is through working to get this done and to cut everything else out. And to be just proud of the things I'm cutting out, but cut them out nonetheless. Thank you for another episode of Sidekick Mastermind.